impression.
Everybody can do a Journey impression.
Huh?
Everybody can do a Journey impression.
No, they can't.
Billy Joe. Yeah, you can. Don't stop believing.
That was horrible.
Hold on to you. Well, let me get to the fucking part, Mike. I didn't get to my part, and I didn't warm up.
That was horrible, Bubba.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. And street lights and people. Anybody.
Nope.
Keep reaching for the stars, Bubby.
Nope. That's not good at all. But watch. Blue Christmas without you.
In the ghetto.
I sound identical to him.
And Mike sounds identical to the black Baptist girl in the background.
Absolutely. It's the Bonfire, everybody. Our final live show of the year.
Yeah.
We'll be returning to you January 8th. You still have tomorrow's Holiday Spectacular to look forward to.
The Christmas special is tomorrow, and it is what a great night that was.
Such an amazing night. Big Jokerson, the great Robert Kelly, joining us in studio, the hilarious Pancho Mike, America's Amigo, Mike Finoia.
Hail Satan.
Not Fiona.
Not Fiona. Thank you, Bobby.
Not Fiona.
Thank you, Bobby.
It's you said something funny, Mike, that I was... should I change it to Fiona? And I was like, man, when he said it, I was like, of course not. But a part of me was also thinking, I'll tell you what, it's the exact mess up almost 100% of the time. Fiona. I don't know why they stick with that.
Because Mike Fiona flows better than Mike Fiona.
Well, and that's funny because that's not even close to my fucking name.
Fiona, yeah.
But
yeah,
still the biggest. Bert said it the other day on a live stream thing. It was Mike Fiona, brilliant, new special. Check it out. Attell did it on the Bill Simmons podcast. He goes,
your next special should be Mike Fiona.
Fiona
by Mike Finoia.
Oh my God, yeah, Mike Fiona.
Mike Finoia presents
Mike Fiona.
Just have Fiona. Fiona by Mike Finoia.
And that's it.
There you go.
Fiona. Or just the albums, yeah. Mike Finoia. Fiona.
You need to go get...
that's my Bobette.
You need to go get MikeFiona.com.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how many people are trying to get in touch, like watch your
shit?
I'm
not going to fucking search the whole internet for this guy's tickets. He doesn't even have a website. Mike Fiona doesn't even have a fucking website.
You know, I'm just going to go buy tickets to Fiona Applegate, whatever the fuck Appleton, whatever the fuck her name is.
Just Apple.
Apple. Appleton?
Apple Steinberg?
Apple Steinberg.
I've been a bad girl.
I loved her.
Yeah, this thing, I got over this look quick. The fucking...
heroin sheet.
Like just doll dress and mascara streaming down their face always. I've always just got done crying.
Yeah, they always have BO.
Yeah, they smell a little.
They smell all
cloudy anorexia.
I don't shower because it reminds me of my dad when he molested me.
Why is your hair all caked up like that? Who cares?
I know, I dropped gum in it when I slept.
People are dying.
Box, baby.
People are dying in Africa.
She's very young. She's really grown as an artist.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Is she
I saw her
now?
in concert.
She's great. Oh, I want to see her so bad.
They cut me out of they told me they loved it when I did MTV2's What Were They Thinking? One of them was Fiona Apple talking about Maya Angelou, the great poet Maya Angelou.
Sure.
And who was a larger black woman. And then my talking head thing, when I went back there to do other stuff, they'd always be like, yo, we keep this on our computers in the office, but no way we could put it out. I go, Fiona Apple, we get it. I go, listen, we all love Maya Angelou. I was like, I love her pancake syrup, and I loved her as Wheezy Jefferson. I was like, but why bring it up here at the Grammys or whatever? And they were like, yeah, dude, no. MTV2 is not going to put that out. But they were like, it was great, though.
That talking head stuff was such a scam. I mean, it was
Except
a scam.
The one that I would have told you, if they would have said, hey, you want to get involved in this guy code show? I'd be like, fuck right off. Dude, by the end, I was too old, and then going like, if I could just get on guy code, man.
I wanted to get on girl code.
Any of them.
That was the more popular one.
It was, now, not all of them, because I know Dan didn't get one of those, I don't think, but like Schultz and Chris DiStefano got like overall contracts with MTV, like just do funny stuff with us.
Yeah.
Just for, I'm like, and that was game changing money, right? It was like six figures.
I asked for $500 one time because I did it like 10 times. I go, just give me $500, and they replaced me with the guy who did my makeup.
No.
Listen to me. This is real.
Dante, get your sick ass in here and tell us what you
Take
feel
the
about
smock
this.
off.
They replaced me with the alleged gay guy that did my makeup. The episode I was supposed to be on, he was like, "Listen, Madonna," and he killed it. He fucking killed it.
Wow.
He's on tour with Jessime Peluso now.
They're dating.
He's the cucky co-host of 4 different podcasts. Do they do an old guy code? Is that something we can do?
Old guy code. That
What
you know
would
what?
it be on? What's the channel?
You should. I'll tell you right now.
Bobby's YouTube.
No.
You know what, dude?
Live from the shed.
We should do. I'm thinking about that now.
Old guy code.
We all,
Old guy code.
we're all up in my shed. We shut the door.
Yeah.
I
Just say
think,
things.
honest to God, we really could just rename this show Old Guy Code. It is Old Guy Code. That's what we do. We just sit here and don't understand teenagers for a couple hours a week.
Yeah. That's why I'm a fan and a partner. Old guy code would be fun.
You should pitch that. Pitch that to VH1. Is MTV still around? I don't know
Old
if they're-
Guy Code.
Old
Hey,
guy
want to hear
code.
2 guys sit around and sing like Elvis and try to sing like Journey?
Don't
Who's
stop.
Journey? Anybody cool says.
It just all takes.
He doesn't sound like that Asian guy. No, it's the Asian guy sounds like
The other
Steve.
He
Doesn't
sounds like
matter.
the guy with Asian hair.
Man, he had pin straight hair, didn't he?
He really did have Asian hair.
He had pin straight hair and he had a barrel chest, which bugged me. And he always wore tails, which made me sick to my
I
stomach.
did not enjoy Steve Perry's build or face.
No, he did not have a rock star body. He had a rock star woman body.
Yeah, I like that hair though.
Yeah, the hair was, perfect.
It
Down
was
the middle.
made for a soft wind.
Oh, so beautiful.
Pin straight hair.
And that nose.
Here we stand.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Well, he turned into fucking Paul Rubens quick, huh?
He really does. He owns a comedy club in Sarasota now.
He does look like that.
He does.
I pay fair.
I
pay competitive rates.
I would like the set for Old Guy Code to be just the balcony from the Muppets.
his tails. He had
It
tails.
worked in the 80s. In the 90s, that long hair started to look a little American Indian-y.
Yeah.
This is the worst outfit. The middle right there. He had the jeans that went up over his belly button, and he had fucking suspenders with
Nice.
tails.
Like a sexy great grandfather.
I mean, goddamn, he sucks.
Hearts broken
Bobby, this was on every gym in Boston, huh? When you're lifting
No,
weights with your
we
jeans.
weren't gay.
Come
Yeah, you
on,
were.
between
Rock-
Aerosmith and fucking
We had Aerosmith and the
Jake Isles band.
Jake Isles, yeah. Jake Isles.
yeah.
Here we go.
You feeling that it's gone. We'll be right back with Old Guy Code.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's the deal with kids?
Next up, Steven Seagal saga.
Yeah. Next up, who's hotter, Taylor Dane or
Lisa
Debbie
Lisa.
Gibson?
Shauna Sand is the wild card.
We have Samantha Fox coming in studio today.
Join our
Some news just
Patreon.
leaked of her big beaver bush.
We will send you our old hustlers.
She is the musician I've spilled to most in my life.
Oh.
For sure, Samantha Fox, because right the time that she got famous, I shouldn't say that. A couple years after she was famous, where it seemed like she was like a done already. She only had those 2 songs, but those songs were huge. And then it came out like, hey, remember that girl? No one. This is because there's no internet. It's like no one even knew that over in Europe, she had done spread gash pornography.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
yeah. Oh, God.
Look
yeah.
at those fantastic
No porn, but like you could see her chaunch for sure.
Yeah.
chaunch.
She got a nice chaunch. She got a Dutch chaunch.
And she had those Tracy Lords tits. Dude, this is Old Guy Code.
Yeah.
She had those Tracy Lords tits too. Those bananas with the big, huge pink areolas.
Huge nipples,
Yeah.
dude.
It
80s
just-
nipples look like
Yeah.
funnels that you put
look-
windshield wiper fluid in your fucking car with.
It looks like me and Jay's belly button.
Look at that bush. Look at that bush, dude. Back. Can you go back up?
I've studied this bush.
that one. Damn.
I like that. I don't mind that.
Oh, mind it. That's fantastic.
I like
at
a.
that.
That's called a natural fade.
Yeah, it was maintained.
It was a natural fade. God faded those pubes out to the side. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what it was? She's not a naturally super hairy person.
No.
She didn't even do much shaving. Her
No.
pussy hair just grew in a nice triangle. Thatch.
Thatch.
And it stopped right at her butthole.
And it stopped right before her butthole, yeah.
I feel bad for girls. It just goes right up the back.
Straight up. Oh, my God. If we didn't shave Christine down, her hair would be like a strap that goes up her ass like a thong and then connects to the back of her ears.
Christine, I love your bathing suit.
Tarzan.
I'm not wearing one. Whoa. Holy shit.
Wow. Christine, I like that bodysuit.
Yeah.
What does she look like? How did she age?
Oh,
Bad?
not good.
She died.
She's blonde. Did she die?
No, I'm not.
I don't know if that's true. She may have.
You have to tune into Old Guy
think so.
Code to find out.
She looks all right.
Oh, she looks kind of like Jennifer. What's her name?
Coolidge. She can still get it.
Yeah.
She's got a pretty face right there.
There.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, but it looks like it all hit at once.
Those
You
big
ever see
old
Bonnie Tyler? Bonnie Tyler aged like fucking
Bonnie Tyler was gross back then.
like a wet bag of leaves.
Who's
No.
Bonnie Tyler is
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Total Eclipse of the Heart was never hot.
No, she was hot.
But
Oh.
are you?
Gadzooks.
That's
Dude,
her now. I
she
told
looks
you
like
she
the-
aged like shit.
She looks like the secretary and
thing, and they showed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, she aged terrible. But I was right. I guess she was never.
She was never.
was
never.
the moon came half out and saw her and went back.
I like Vanity. Vanity was my little. Vanity and who's the other one that was in Purple Rain?
Vanity also looked like her cooch stank though.
Yeah,
Because it was just
Apolloni.
polluted by like spices from like other places.
she was good in Action Jackson though. Action Jackson, she looked
Yeah.
great.
No, but she also started to get a little bit of a hard face. Then she became a major drug addict.
Yeah, I would go with the Bangles. That was my
Susanna Hoffs.
Susanna Hoff was
She does.
my shit, dude. She was her eyes when she goes, her eyes and her lips when she goes, walk like an Egyptian, and then she goes,
Can I say something?
Like the-
I follow her on Instagram. She's still hot.
she's beautiful.
Still
She's
hot.
natural looking too.
Yeah,
She's
naturally
fine.
hot. Yeah.
One of my all-time favorites.
She's fine now.
Yeah. That's who like Jacob should marry, like somebody like
But
that.
the rest of the band looked like a roller derby team.
Jacob wouldn't think she was hot now. I'm telling you. They
I
do
do-
like a roller. They do like a roller derby team. The rest of the Bengals did look like roller derby, dude.
That deserves
Susanna
more
Hoffs
at
is
the time.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she's
Oh, there's
smoking.
me behind her, bottom right.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. No, she's not. Jacob, you wouldn't be happy with Susanna Hoffs now.
That was a good one. Dude, he said that's me behind her in Shrek. Like, that's fucking great.
Thanks, Bobby.
Jacob, you would not be into Susanna Hoffs now.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I follow her. I mean,
Christine,
she's
you look-
64, Jay.
That's what I'm saying.
She
You
looks
wouldn't be.
great for 64.
You wouldn't be into her now.
Wow, she's 64. Those are nice
Dude.
legs for.
Oh my God,
64.
That's the dress she wore like 40 years ago on what show? I
Oh, look at
forget
that.
what show.
She's
Oh
posing
yeah.
like an
Oh, I bet
Egyptian.
the
Still fits
skin.
in it perfectly.
she still sings good too, though.
I bet.
Yeah, she's still got a
hot.
great voice.
She's got those lips, those fucking wife lips. Ah, that mouth.
Wife lips.
Yeah, wife
She's-
lips.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, look at that mouth. Look at her.
I just-
Oh, she's so adorable.
I bet the.
I love her.
I bet the fucking the skin next to her pussy looks like Ric Flair chest. Just that fucking tan.
Looks like
It's loose, but it's still thin.
Like DDP skin.
But she has the same chest as Chris Jericho now.
Hulk it out.
It's
Skin.
it's concave because he stopped lifting.
we should bring up because dude, Mike showed me these when we were on the road. It's fun. Diamond Dallas Page, who I love.
Yeah.
We've met him several times. He's the sweetest guy. We did his yoga for the longest time.
I did it too. DDP.
Love
DDP yoga.
but he's so serious. He's so serious. And Mike was showing me. It's his Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
His Instagram. He does things where he walks into like a beach scene and he just says a bunch of like, just like the most basic. It's for like wrestling fans who are like big galoots.
Yeah.
That he think he's like, when there's only one set of footprints in the sand, brother, that's when God's carrying you. And then what's he say? Like, that's when to grow on, fag.
Yeah. he goes, think about it and own it.
Yeah.
And then he
Think about
walks
it.
away and it
Own
stays like it's his little motivational.
Can I say something? I watch stuff like that and I like it.
No, Bobby.
Let me tell you something.
Laugh at it. You're losing your edge.
You know who affected me?
Who?
Oh, Jesus.
You know who affected me and Rachel gave me shit for?
Please.
Steve Harvey.
Oh, no.
He got me a couple
His
times.
motivational stuff?
Dude, his movitional. There was a couple.
Go out there and get it, girl.
His stories got me a couple times.
Oh.
I tried to teach him to
When
other
life
people.
hands you lemons, make ripple.
That's not what he says.
Bobby, I'm with you.
Thank you, Black Lou.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff about not being close to your father, not having a college degree.
Yes, not having.
Pumps me the fuck up.
Yeah, man, Steve Harvey, and I got shit for it. Billy Burr gave me shit, and Rachel, and I think Steve Harvey has a message that should be heard and listened to. And you know what? You're never too serious, Jay, to make changes in your life. And sometimes you have to stand up for who you are inside to become who you're gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah. How's that?
Survey says.
You a pussy motherfucker.
Now own it.
You a city sissy.
Am I dead inside that nothing gets me like motivated or jacked up or anything like that?
Yes.
Maybe.
Does anything
maybe I'm
get you?
No. Motivational speech? No.
No.
You have no empathy.
Mike
Bullshit.
did
What?
motivational speech for a while as a pure racket.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Of course he did.
What?
Not
When he lived with
motivational,
us.
but it wasn't motivation. It was like I did shit with kids about like bullying.
Anti-bullying.
Well, that's
He doesn't give a shit about
anti-bullying.
bullying.
I
Mike
think
probably
that's great.
bullied.
Yeah.
Oh, he
no,
got-
I didn't. I
he-
bullied bullies.
He bullied me last week.
Bullshit. You've always bullied me. I've been scared of you since I've known you,
Hang
Bobby.
on a
Get
second.
the
We
fuck
glazed
out.
over. Mike bullied bullies. I didn't realize we had Mike Tyson on our hands over here.
I did. One time I
robbed drug
bullied a
dealers
bully.
with my bare hands.
One time I bullied a bully. I don't like bullying. I don't like it. And no, but after Sandy Hook, I went and talked to kids in schools about
great.
be good to yourself. Also, I needed the money
And each other.
and each other. I
Don't
said,
watch. Also, don't watch Jerry Springer, or that's going to really sound like hacky.
Do you know who? A comedian? I don't know if you remember him. I don't know if you know him. Who became a motivational speaker?
Lisa Lampanelli.
No, she did. No, Kyle Cease.
No, he did.
Kyle Cease.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
Remember, Kyle Cease was like a young Dane Cook type of guy
Yeah.
in L.A. And I remember Dane actually told the guy he couldn't wear his Boston Red Sox hat to the Laugh Factory because that's his thing.
Jesus Christ. Kyle Cease, actually, I found out who he was because one of my favorites, there's two great scenes in Not Another Teen Movie, which was when all those parody movies were coming out in like the late 90s, but Kyle Cease does the slow clap. He starts a slow clap twice and no one joins in with him, and just it's such great acting and the thing where you're just like,
He's not messing around now, dude. He gives what is it? Is it called? Doesn't have to be boring. True transformation. But he had a thing living. I forget what it was called.
Evolving out loud.
Oh, evolving out loud, which is basically, I'm gonna still fuck up and do weird shit, and if you catch me, I'm evolving out loud.
That's
evolving.
amazing.
did they just catch you with a underage prostitute? He goes, it's all part of the evolution.
Evolution,
man.
bro.
I'm evolving out loud.
I'm still an ape.
You just go. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Man. It's a marathon.
It's so fun. How do you take this seriously? Now, here's the thing. I have no problem with Kyle Cease, but I will say he's doing a racket. This is a racket.
It's a racket. Yes.
I mean,
And Lisa Lampanelli does, in fact, do motivational speaking because she wants to let you know she's changed her ways. She used to be an insult comic. Did you ever see the last thing she did?
What was it
The
called?
Meltdown?
No. Oh, at the theater.
But, like, it was a theater that was, like, fully bright, like, room lights were on.
and nobody was there.
And nobody was there. And she's like, fuck you. This is my last comedy show I come to do for you fucking guys, and you do this.
I did that at Dania Beach last week on the last show on Saturday night. It's like, fuck this.
Why doesn't everybody just die?
You guys want to come here for your Christmas party? I'm a fucking artist. How dare you?
Before the sex tape, that's what supported the Jenners. It was Bruce Jenner. Kris Jenner would send him out on motivational speeches.
Does you guys
It's a
ever
different
just feel
speech
like
now.
you hate your cock?
cock bullying me all the time.
Have you ever done the laundry and trembled when you held your wife's underwear?
Oh my God! Look at that.
Have you?
It's like Tom Brady
Look
face.
at the
somehow.
caption. Caitlin Dunn gave up. Bruce coming back out.
Look at that.
Have you guys ever tried to tuck your dick in your own asshole and go out to dinner with your family?
Fucking dresses keep showing my boner. I wish I like men's underwear. It hides my dinger better.
What happens if Caitlin changes her mind again?
You can.
Oh yeah, just gotta
Yeah,
blow. Yeah, it's a failsafe. Just has to blow on her thumb and a dick pops back out.
It's like the autopilot in Airplane.
Welcome back, Bruce.
She's got a stress doll dick.
Yeah, if you squeeze her real tight in the middle, her dick pops out and her eyes go.
You stick your finger in her belly button and it pops out. Oh my god!
That's what they do. They just turn your dick inside out and tie it to the inside of your belly button.
Is it a
That's
skate
a
patch?
pussy.
That's it.
Oh, anything. One thing, you just gotta push it in your belly button really hard.
Man.
I'm sick of this broad shit.
It is a rough world for a lady.
That was a funny joke Keith told last night at the special when he was my kid said, I want to be. What if he says I want to be a girl? He's like, I just bought you a 70-pack of boys' underwear. We can't afford it right now.
We can't afford that.
We're gonna do this boy shit for another 2 years.
That's a joke that's gonna get him not nominated for an Emmy. That's a joke.
I promise you, Bobby, he's not going to be nominated for an Emmy ever.
We went to the.
It's a Grammy.
Grammy, yes. Sorry.
He goes, Keith's going to get the Oscar for this. In fact, I think this might be his year. He's going to go the whole fucking run. What's it called? What's it called when you get all of them?
The hat trick?
No, what's the EGOT?
The EGOT.
Emmy, Grammy,
I hate when you're
Oscar, Tony.
I hate when you're a sneaky cunt. When you go, Bobby, and I'm like listening. No, we all went last night to a special. You guys went to the 7. I went to the 9:30. We're gonna thank the fans too because they showed the fuck up.
Oh
the
man,
Bonfire
this was
fans.
packed, man.
They did.
I mean, out of all the people that promoted that special, the Bonfire fans really showed up.
When we walked in, I mean, they couldn't have made more of a big deal fawning over us for putting asses in those seats. It was pretty amazing. I assume when you went to the second show, you were greeted with the same. I mean, we walked in. They weren't serving drinks anymore, but they were like, "We got you guys. We'll get you some drinks." And they got us some drinks.
Yeah.
And we were just like, "Could we just stand right where we are, where we're comfortable?" And they were like, "Yes, wherever you like." And I assume you were walked right in, jumped past the line. They were like, "Was someone on the guest list?" And they were like, "Absolutely. Give this piece of paper to your." We're like, "Do we have to check coats?" They go, "No, you don't have to. Keep your coat with you."
Well, I had to beg my way in basically last night. I literally walked up to the line expecting the same treatment, and the
people recognizing you in the line, right? Also, probably.
Oh, they recognized me getting told to get to the back of the line.
Right.
When
that
I went
had
up
to
to
hurt.
the front, the guy was like, "Yeah, there's a line." I go, "No, my name's on a list." And he's like, "Yeah, the list is the line. Get to the back of it." And
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's It's line, not list.
I was furious.
Yeah.
Because I talked to Liz and I said, I'm bringing Danny and Max, the Tizzy 2, the autistic Jews that I hang out with, produce my show. And they
look like tweakers, but they're just nervous energy.
Yeah, they're just nervous. And they can't look at anybody in the eye. They just stare down at the ground. And they're behind me like minions. They're just like...
They're attached because, you're their way in.
I'm their way in. And I'm with them, and the guy's like, I'm like, listen, can you talk? He's like, yo, man, there's a line. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to fucking flip out. I text Liz nothing.
Get beat up by a 7-foot black guy with dreadlocks?
Well, he was a 5-foot black guy.
With dreadlocks.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
But, I saw John Lasseter, and I went in.
Who?
John Lasseter.
Come on.
John Lassett.
Nope.
John Lasseter.
Nope.
John Lassie.
Nope.
John
overcomplicating.
Lassier.
John.
John Finoia.
Okay. Closer.
At least you didn't say Fiona.
John Fiona.
Come on, you're going to do it with me. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
John
Laster.
Laster. Yeah.
Like the word Lester?
Yeah.
With an A. Laster.
Right. First of all, I didn't just come here through the border.
Not
Don't talk to me
Firster,
like that.
but
Perhaps Steve Harvey could have a way to make you feel less dumb about this. Don't worry about reading and remembering words and what have you.
I say survey says, and I make $1 million.
Survey says Lupinipus, Lufunkus, Laster.
My teeth are so big I can't close my mouth. It hurts.
I had to grow a mustache to keep my teeth warm. Mine's just fucking Bill Cosby.
I saw him, John Laster. Laster.
there it is.
Yes.
There it is.
John Laster.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike Finoia.
Thank you. You're welcome,
Jay,
Robert Kelly.
Big Jay Okerson. So then he was like, yo, come in. Of course. I was like, dude, they're giving me a hard time. And there was another guy in the front. He's like, whoa. And he's like, he's one of the guys. He's a comic. He's like, oh, okay. So then he brings me downstairs. And I'm already fucking fuming. Because I thought there'd be a will call or something I could go to. Yeah. So I don't want to fucking...
There was like a second desk you went to.
There was no second desk on the second show. There was just a line. There was no second desk. There was nobody. I had to go through the restaurant and sneak in to get Laster. Oof, that scared me.
Twice in a row.
And he brings me down. So the door guy from the cellar was there. All right, come with me. He brings me down and goes, sit right here.
Mel, that's Mel.
Mel brings me down, sit right here. But it's packed. And it's all like the Philly crew.
And
You know
you were
what I
like,
mean?
what's the problem with sitting over here?
Well, I just didn't want to sit down with me and 2 autistic kids.
Yeah.
It would, like,
They're going to pick on them. They had to.
We would have made everybody uncomfortable. We didn't know any of these people. And I'm like, I'm not sitting there. There's one seat.
Yo, why they sit these 2 twitchy white
You should have brought toys for them, like a Rubik's Cube or a Game Boy or something to keep
Who's
them busy.
the bald guy? Their handler?
Who's them?
The kids, the boys.
Oh, sorry.
Your little autistic
Oh, I thought
friends.
you meant the other them.
No, the goof troop.
So,
Yeah, why don't you want to sit with those people?
So then I walk over. I see Liz. She's walking up angry, and I'm like, Liz, can I get a seat? I go, what the fuck?
She goes, Bobby, don't worry. I speak jive. Hey, man, why don't you let little brother live up in this mofo?
Sit on a flapjack, son.
Let the man cool off his toes with a little bit of, what I don't know.
Let me slap it down on this Fong Tan chair right back next to you now.
So she does speak jive,
though. Bobby, I speak jive. I speak a little jive.
So she goes, just sit right here. I go, there's no seats, Liz. I go, I'm out. I'm at that point. I'm like,
sure.
I'm fucking out. I'm not
Absolutely.
I ain't doing it. I asked for tickets if it's okay. You said yes. And I'm fucking going through way too much to get a fucking seat at one of my oldest friends. I've known Keith for 35 fucking years. I should just come down and fucking sit somewhere. Yeah. She goes, well, sit over here. So I'm like, whatever. So then she brings me all the way on the side. She goes, here, like, fuck you, you piece of shit. What? And I was like, I don't want this shit. And then she said something, it's not about you. I'm like, no, it's about you. Really? It's not about me. I just wanted to fucking come and not have to wait in a 4-hour line to see what the fuck? What the fuck?
Bobby goes, you speak jive?
You speak jive?
This is a wackadoo situation.
So then he sat
me. That sucks.
He sat me next to Artie and his girlfriend, his Asian cute little kid girlfriend.
Okay.
Who just sat there and ate candy.
Just a giant lollipop in a schoolgirl uniform. Hey, Sailor Moon, slide over. I got a couple autistic kids who are going to stare at you for the whole show.
She had just like a bag of candy in front of her, the whole thing.
She's just gnawing on a candy necklace.
And she's like, do you want one? I was like, of course I do. Yes, I do, you weirdo. But
hey, yo, this is my good friend, Candy Kawasaki.
and he's got a fur coat on like it's an Ali fight back in the fucking 70s.
Did he have Beats on too? Was he listening to music the whole time? He always has Beats on.
He's got a fur coat on. It's just killing me that he has a fur coat. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? So then I sit down and I'm sitting there. I'm trying to unfume myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm here
to enjoy a comedy show.
To enjoy a comedy show, but it's
almost my point. A lot of times with these things, like the seating situations and stuff, I think they try to really pay attention to that at Skankfest, because that really is a thing. Like I've seen it in many clubs when like the sitting process is just somehow like nasty.
Like the people who are doing
just
it.
like the whole you have to wait here. It's just the tone should always be like, go just hold up here for 1 second for us. Like, because you want him to sit down with like, all right, here we go, comedy show. But then all we're doing is like, Miss, can I get a water? When they go, it's like you're gonna have to wait. But even like that tone is just like
that's the tone. Like she walked up to me with angry face. It's like I know whatever you're doing sucks right now, but I'm your friend.
Yeah.
We're friends. Like,
a lot of times that's what people do. They'll take it on the friend because there's people that they haven't said it to that aren't their friends.
Whatever.
We've commented.
Whatever, dude.
Fuck you,
Jay. What? You know what I'm saying, bro? Whatever.
No, I get that.
It's like.
I agree with you because I was treated nothing short of gold.
You're an asshole.
It's almost like you had a bone to pick with the whole situation.
It's crazy.
You know
In fact, Liz told me it was about me tonight.
That's what my ticket said. It was a ribbon.
Jay, I want you with all this.
I don't like that you have a fucking sidekick helping you with all this.
What the hell are you talking about?
He was the first show
so much. I told Jay that all I ever wanted was for you to like me. It meant so much.
I do like you. Come with me on this one, asshole.
I think it's horrible what happened
Thank
to
you. There you go,
But
Mike.
people thought I was you at the first show, I think, because they were going, crackle, crackle, motherfucker. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. And they let me right in.
No, they just wish it was you.
No.
No, I think Mike should be on your side. What's his last name?
Mike? Finoia.
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
Well, by the way,
took a second.
Well, you understand. No. We all know human behavior, dude. We're all comics. You said Mike again.
Yes.
to buy yourself time to
Did
double
not.
check in your head.
Did not.
You exiled 2 Fionas before you got to that Finoia.
There was one.
Fiona now.
There was one Finoia.
Finoia.
Ooh, I like that. That's new.
I did have to correct him in Florida after
what?
the show.
You corrected.
Way to be a rat, Jacob.
Bobby.
Wow, what a fucking
Wow.
Where it's a comedy show.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I hope you get bit by a lizard
Bob.
while you're down there. How's that?
Can I ask you a question? Are you a Robbie to anyone in life? Or is Robbie Kelly anything?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Well, I have a brother named Robert.
Yes.
And he's Robbie.
No.
We've never called him Bobby.
I've never been a Robbie in my life.
Never.
Never.
How about a Rob?
I've never been a Rob. I've always been Robert, or Bobby or Bob. People who know me instinctually call me Bobby.
Bobby, yeah.
Bobby, yeah.
People at clubs call me Robert because it's on the contract,
Sure.
it's on my website, and the only reason why I went Robert Kelly is because when I went back in the day to have a website before all you motherfuckers, Bobby Kelly was taken by a poet dude somewhere. So I couldn't take Bobby Kelly. And
Robert Kelly.
SAG, Bobby Kelly was taken. I had to go Robert Donlin Kelly. My name in SAG is Robert Donlin Kelly. Robert Kelly was taken.
Donlin?
Donlin, my mother's maiden name. I had because when I
I
went,
thought that was your actual middle name. I'm like, what are you, a fucking Highlander?
it can only be one.
Of the clan Donlin?
Donlin, so Don could have been
R. Donlin Kelly.
Don Donlin?
I looked your name up on the golden pages. It's Robert Donlin Kelly. That can only be one. Voices.
Yeah. Welcome to 2024. Dude, this show's going to be almost exclusively voices.
Oh, voices.
Old guy code?
Old guy code, dude.
and voices.
Their voices and people you don't remember. Everyone, this is Dick Van Patten. Hey.
Hey guys, it's Jack Klugman here for
Jack
Hey,
Klugman.
it's the dad from Little House on the Prairie. Hey, half pint? Half pint. What are you thinking?
Hi, this is Tony Randall for Satva.
That's funny. I was thinking about Michael Landon the other day. Remember Highway to Heaven?
Highway to Heaven. He had another hit. He had 3 hit series. Unbelievable.
Little House on the Prairie.
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Oh,
Little
Bonanza.
House. Bonanza was fucking huge, dude. Still huge, by the way. Still on TV.
Do you remember how funny is it that was it Highway to Heaven was like he just like picked up a drunk and made him like drive him around
Yeah.
solve people's problems.
He was an angel.
Victor French.
Yeah, he was a drunk, right?
Yeah, he was Mr. Edwards in Little House on the Prairie as well.
Sure. But I'm saying the character that he played, he was a drunk, right? He started hanging out with a drunk and
I
would take
believe
him around
so.
to do stuff.
I think I maybe watched half a second of one episode of Highway to Heaven.
Oh, that was on in my
I'm
house.
still mad at fucking Jacob the Rat.
Yeah, he really is.
Why
a
did
rat.
he? What did he do in Florida? Did you like Dania Beach Improv? I thought it was a nice club.
How were
No.
you treated there?
They treated me great. They were
Food's good.
Fantastic. Food was amazing. I made my own little combo steak tip over rice, which was fantastic.
Yo, I did that too.
You did?
Yeah.
We are the same. What's up, son?
I love you.
I love
Can
you
we
too,
go
kid.
camping someday? I
Dude,
camp all the time.
We're gonna do a big camping trip with the Bonfire.
Can I come?
Of course you can.
I heard steak tips and rice makes you lose your hair.
What a dick.
Look back, Christine, for that one.
There's 3 bald guys just staring at you.
Jay's got a nice head of hair.
The club was fantastic. Great club. The staff was amazing. There was a lot of what happens when it's so big and corporate. When things happen, like fuck ups happen, no one really owns it. They do that corporate thing. Oh, there was a misunderstanding.
Sure.
And I hate that. I like somebody going, "Look, I fucked up. I'm sorry. It was me." I like that because that's the way I do it. If I fuck up, I fucked up. I'm sorry. You know, I hate the, "Oh yeah, somebody fucked up." No, you fucked up. It was you. No, there was a miscommunication. No, so there was a couple of those, but they worked it out. One of the managers comes up and asks me, "Hey, are you the headliner?" Which hurt.
Oof.
That hurt. But she was the owner of she did the bar. She wasn't really the club, so.
And she's like, and you go, yeah, I'm the headliner. Goes, that's funny. You're the first headliner I've never heard of before.
That's not what she said. But that's what she implied. I understand what you're saying.
This is embarrassing for me too because I've never done this.
She goes, "Are you the
I
headliner?"
seem to be able to recognize everybody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
yeah. She goes, I guess, gives a picture. She goes, yeah.
Well, honestly, the
That's
food
you?
runners at the West Point should know who the headliner is.
100%. But I do have to take the photos into consideration. Not now because they were using the right photo.
Yeah.
But when I used to show up back in the day, they would have a Skinny Bobby.
Sexy Bob.
They would like whoever did the internet would just get Sexy Bobby. Like, oh, we want him at the club.
Yeah.
And then they would have it up, and I would show up, and I was just a tub of shit.
Oh,
we want him at the club.
Robert Catfish Kelly.
Catfish Kelly. Oh my God.
I remember I was at the Denver Comedy Works.
Catfish
Denver
Kelly.
Comedy Works, smoking a cigar out front under my headshot where they used the sexy one, and these 3 hot smoking girls walked up. Oh, he's beautiful. We should go see him. Oh man, he's kind of cute. We should definitely go see him. Is he around tonight? I was like, yeah, he's playing tonight.
Yeah. Smoking a cigarette like the penguin underneath. That's happening tonight, ladies.
Oh my God.
And you wonder why Steve Harvey hits my heart.
Oh, Catfish Kelly. Get into the game.
Black Lou sent me Steve Harvey's motivational speech.
Oh,
that got
please.
him.
I love him. I'll tell you, this one probably got me too.
I'll tell you another thing.
There you go. This is
That
good
is so
stuff.
Cosby, dude.
I don't do impressions good.
to other people because they're not going to see it.
Oh, you
Why
guys want to
think
hear what
you
Steve
keep
Harvey would
them
sound
out?
like if he sounded like Justin Silver? Hey. Hey, guys. Next question.
Is that Josh
We
Adam
surveyed
Harvey that
100
you're doing?
people.
No, that's actually
Josh would sound like this. We surveyed 100 people. Should I get a Rolex? 50 people said yes. 50 people said no.
Steve Harvey said, "Hey, what's going on?"
Bobby said this one's gonna make me the most money. Let's go.
Telling your visions to other people because they're not going to see it. Why you think you keep imagining opening a business? Why you keep imagining graduating, getting a better job? Why do you keep imagining buying a house? Why do you keep imagining driving a really nice car? Why do you keep imagining?
Because I don't have those things.
Wouldn't it be great if this was a question on Family Feud? Like this is just the question.
By the way, the
You go,
background looks like it's
I
the
know,
board.
That's what I
It
mean.
is. It is Family Feud, and he talks to the audience, and I know the family's like, "Hey, man, we're just here for a game."
He goes,
I gotta
stop making excuses and fucking be who you supposed to be.
I'm a doctor.
Now let's meet the McLarens. Mom, Mom, what do you do, bitch?
Name something in your kitchen that you're gonna pass down.
One day. Why do you keep imagining that? Because God is talking to you.
No more
All right,
God
stop,
shit,
stop,
dude.
stop.
Enough with
You know what?
God.
First of all, fucking, it is 4 days away from his birthday.
Who?
Chill
Him?
out.
Who?
God.
Jesus
Jesus.
H. Christ?
Yeah.
I
January
thought
6th.
I thought Jesus is God's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus is God too.
No, I
Jesus-
thought God's birthday was 4th of July. Is that why we shoot fireworks at him? We try to show him?
We're like, God, this is
God,
us.
look, this is for you.
Listen, man.
When there's one firework, that's when
Yeah,
God.
it's our
lit it.
air. It's his ground.
Do you have you don't believe in God at all?
I believe in God. I don't like the people that are religious that shove it down your throat.
I believe in Black Jesus.
I believe in. I'm a devil worshiper.
I believe in Black Lou.
I don't know, Bobby.
I believe in Black Lou. He's real.
Can I
my
say
savior.
that my belief is that I don't know? Is that good enough?
Yeah.
All right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but-
I don't think it's Jesus. I don't think he's the guy.
Right.
I got to tell you. I don't know if Buddha is either or whatever, but
Yeah,
I don't.
name's too Hispanic.
Yeah.
It's not the guy.
It's not a Hispanic name.
Nah, my
They-
God's gonna have a name.
Yeah.
My God's gonna have a name like Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Jesus is
Josiah.
not. It's not a
Muhammad.
Spanish name. The Spanish people just took it, and it's said differently.
Jesus.
Are you a Jesus guy?
I'm not a Jesus guy, but I'm not a not Jesus
Yo,
guy.
if you're in a scary neighborhood down, they tell you Jesus is coming. Fucking
Yeah,
run.
run.
Don't hang out and try to meet him.
I'll tell
You
you.
don't fuck with the Jesus, man.
I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you when both of you two find Jesus in a car in a tornado. That's when people find Jesus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Uh,
There's these guys.
where they're in it still.
Tornado hunters. I sent it to you guys. It's
Did
one
we
of the,
watch it?
It's one of the greatest videos ever. I think we did watch it.
We watched it last week. Yeah.
And
I don't think we.
I don't think we watched it.
Remember watched it on the air.
We didn't watch it on the air, but they're in the car. They're like, "There's a tornado! Get in front of it! Oh my God, it's coming west!" And then all of a sudden they fuck up, and they're like, "Hey man, I don't." and the poles come down and they turn around and it's right on its ass.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to, Jesus, help me, God, please forgive me for everything. I mean, Jesus. These guys came believers.
Wow.
Fucking like that.
Oh, I bet.
And then
Forgive me for everything.
And then it just cuts to one of them dirty and just crying on his knees.
He's like, God spared me.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then it's God spared me.
God's Hispanic son,
spared me.
Skip. God's Hispanic son spared me.
I think it's such bullshit.
I don't.
dude.
I think that religion, and I've said this before, that religion helps you. You know, if you have a religion, don't lose it, because when you die, it makes it convenient for people to get rid of your dumb body. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I think that is like Jews do a certain thing, Catholics do a certain thing. It's just convenient, you know. When you don't believe in anything,
Like, so when I die, I want to be a Viking.
You remember Valhalla?
Yeah, exactly.
fucking there you go.
Yeah, no, I don't want to
Dude,
be.
Attell's joke about so long, such an old joke, but he's like, I believe in God. I just think that God can't be everywhere all the time. He's like, while he's making a butterfly land on a retarded kid's head to bring him meaning in life. He goes, meanwhile, he's letting you get fist fucked at a summer camp by a counselor.
I mean,
He's like, he can't be everywhere all the time.
I think that's my God. I think David tells my
He's
God.
letting him live on a butterfly land on a retarded kid's head to bring him meaning in life.
listen to me. Nobody funnier. There's nobody.
No one in the world.
There's
David Tell
nobody
we pray.
funnier than David.
In David Tell we pray.
I think
No, I put him on the top of the mountain always. There's no other like a comedic mind. I mean, he's not a storyteller. He's not personal. But just a pure fucking comedic mind, dude. He's the best.
And he doesn't shut off. He never is not.
That's the part that sucks. I would love to have a cup of coffee with him without feeling weird.
Yeah, he goes, Dave, I just want to catch up with you. Did you? Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot for wanting to talk to you. Like,
Oh, do you want to talk? You want to cry?
Yeah. Baby, go to something shit. He wants to tell Uncle Dave.
Hey, Dave, how's your
No.
mom? How's your mom, Dave? Dead.
Dying soon, I hope.
I still love the hipster 911. That was my favorite thing. He rode a city bike to the cellar, and he put a iced coffee on the table outside, and then he tried to like stop the bike with like this, you know, and it fell into the table.
He was on a city bike.
It fell onto the bike, fell onto the table. The coffee spilled onto the city bike, and while it's spilling, he goes, "Oh no, a hipster 911!" It was just the quickest fucking thing ever.
Funniest
dude.
guy. There's no. My favorite David Tell joke. He was at the Black Night at Boston on Sunday, and he went on stage after fucking everybody murdered, and they brought him up in his fucking locksmith uniform, and
with like a newspaper and a black bag full of some candy or cigarettes.
One kettlebell and a bunch of.
it just doesn't make sense. He always looks like he just came from a CVS.
He oftentimes has.
He goes on stage and he goes, my grandfather does things people don't do anymore. He can shoe a horse. People don't shoe horses anymore. He can milk a cow. People don't milk cows anymore. He can kick a pregnant hooker in the belly down a flight of stairs and blame it on the coloreds. People don't blame things on the coloreds anymore. Dude, there was a second of what? And then boom! The place erupted.
He's such a genius.
He really is the
Yeah,
best.
he's the best.
God
Anywho,
damn.
Nothing is better.
I think that people who I don't like. Here's what I don't like. I don't care what you believe if you don't believe anything. I just don't like people coming down on religious people.
Sure.
Oh,
I don't like people who go fuck religion. It's like that's a dumb thing to say, because religion for most people is whatever it is trying to find a balance or some type of hope in life to do good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sure.
So people who do that I'm fine with. People who fucking hate religion and fuck that, it's like, okay, that's crazy.
That's
People-
generally though
let
somebody
me-
who's been like fucked by religion though a little bit tends to be, because I'm not religious at all. I genuinely have no as long as they're not like doing something problematic, I couldn't give a shit about
Yeah,
it.
your morals, the way you treat people and the way you act and your inner thing is what religion is based on.
It's kind
good, yeah, good. I don't want to hurt people.
You're black and white. I had a guy who said to me, "What he would say, what would God do?" I would go to him, but what would God do? Because there's no gray area with that shit. And you're very similar to that. You, when there's a decision to be made, you usually do the right thing. Yeah, you have the right thing. I was telling Don that you're one of the kindest dudes in the business that I know. I've never seen you do something malicious.
That's WWJD. What would Jay do?
What would Jay do?
That's what yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You,
Ask his exes.
Bobby, you know what? You know what?
Christine's rolling her fucking eyes over her head right now.
Wow.
Bobby,
Christina's actually doing her witchcraft right now.
Oh, you mean Christine, the least kind person in the world?
I'm super kind.
she got me a green tea today. You know what I think about that, Bobby? Is I think that the way you get it too means a lot. Like if a hypocrite adult gives you religion, you're automatically going to be like, fuck this, because fuck him or fuck her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also think that a lot of it is like, think about this OCD bullshit of like Catholicism. Like the rosary is just like 10 Hail Marys, 10. It's just this weird like ritualistic thing.
Well,
and it's like, I'm going to do this instead of gamble. I'm going to do this instead of drink. I'm going to do this instead of fuck or whatever.
All right, but here's the thing. That used to not make sense to me when people do prayers, which I'm fine with. Because I used to be like fucking rosary, the prayer, and then all of a sudden I broke it down like what it is, and if you break down a prayer, it's a way for people to say positive things and think positively in almost like a song or prayer type of way.
Sure.
Because people don't do that. We're in our brains, we tumble out of control and go negative.
But it's,
and so it's a way to say, okay, stop. Like if you say the Serenity Prayer, right? That's a way before I'm going to get fucking angry and flip out. Let something go. Grim of serenity to accept things I can't change, people, places, and things.
I'm going to say a prayer where I wrap my fists. So run.
I bite through my lip.
When I'm done these 10 rosaries,
I'll tell you what, though, Bobby,
up.
the Serenity Prayer is I've never been in recovery, but that's an amazing prayer because that's a way to live. Like let go of things I can't control. But think about if some person's going, believe in this, do this because I said so, and you go, why? And they go, fucking don't ask questions. It's Jesus. If you ask questions, you're going straight to hell.
I never liked the blind faith.
Blind faith shit.
But
I hate.
Dude, Mike, almost to your point, because I say the examples I have, like Kurt. Like Kurt was brought up in essentially a cult. I mean, Jehovah's Witness.
Sure.
So like he's got some pretty bad ideas about like religion. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that.
Mike had I forget what your dad's vice was, but you said one day he just came home and he goes, "Not that anymore, guys. Religion now."
Yeah, he literally it was like booze and gambling, and then one day he's like, "We're going to church," and it was like
but not like fun or pleasant. Yeah.
Lost books of the Revelation and all these like Virgin Mary says when the world's going to end, but they can't tell us.
My father, my biological father, gave me advice one time when a girl was on the phone. She wanted me to pee on her, and he clicked over, and I went, "Hey, Dad, this girl wants me to pee on her. What would you do?" He goes, "Well, I wouldn't drink a gallon of water and muster up a piss, but if I had to, I'd piss on her." Go ahead.
Nice.
That was good advice.
That's not bad advice.
Not at all.
It'd be nicer to drink.
You remember the
water.
things you remember? I tell you, my dad told me in a street fight, hit first.
That was slutty. She went, "It'd be nice if you drank the water because it'd be fresher piss."
Pee till it's clear. And
I really don't want a fucking latte piss on me.
Yeah. No, Christine doesn't like a vitamin-y piss.
Yeah, I think I've done.
She goes,
enough.
"I can't see it. Is it super? Is it really bright yellow?"
You have diabetes. It's sweet.
What's higher? Is it pineapple juice?
Tastes like licorice. That's what we should have got her to do. We should, what does pee taste like?
But that's what I think. I think also how it's brought into your life. I'm not anti-religion or angry at it at all because I grew up in a house that was like, I guess technically Jewish, but no real religion. We didn't go to temple or anything like that. There was no real pushing of it. When I was like, I don't care about getting bar mitzvah, they were like, okay, don't go to a synagogue for that. And they like it was never. So I also am not angry at it when people were. So 'cause it was never brought to me in a bad way. But I didn't like when I was a teenager. My friend was super religious. My friend Mark, and we went to Ohio to see my dad at one point. And a girl across the street who we were just hanging out with, I don't know how we got talking about religion. Oh, because my buddy Mark, for him to come with me for the couple weeks, had to promise his parents that he would go to church. And he didn't really give a shit. I think he ended up going in there, like pretty devout, but like we were kids still. And he didn't, but he went, and the girl was like, "Oh yeah, I get that." And I was like, "You're religious too?" And then would just tell me, I go, well, I believe, when I said that, I was like, I believe that, just be a good person, you know? I don't want to hurt anybody.
That's it.
I don't need, and children are our future.
I don't need religion.
And teach them well and
let them lead the way.
Let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside.
Give them a sense
of pride
to make it easier. Can I tell you?
Wait. Let me, but they said the thing. I was like, "Oh, live a good life, and you know, if there's a heaven, if we look out and there's a heaven, like I should go to heaven, right? And they were just teenagers, staunchly. They were like, no, not at all.
It's not for
like,
you.
It's a shame. Like if you don't go worship at church and blah blah blah. Now I know that's not the all believing people that believe that stuff, but for two teenagers to think that if you just don't go to church, like, no, you will go to. If you live your life, if you save lives, if you don't go, also I save lives and blindly I follow you, God.
Yeah,
you're going to go to hell. I go, that's a weird thing to teach people.
I
didn't like that.
That's what I don't understand.
I didn't like it.
I never liked that either.
I think religion, like stuff like that, is a little out for me. Fine for you. But I believe in manifestation. I believe in like the shit you say happens. I believe the word you use.
And I'm the witch.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
I know you're such a warlock, Bobby.
Bobby, are you saying you believe in carry? The carry powers?
Christine, I don't kill animals.
Here comes old catfish Bobby coming down with some alligator heads. And
I believe in that. The things you
catfish
say happen.
Bob's bringing down his voodoo stuff.
If you're always negative,
no, 100%.
I think that comes to you. Of
course.
If you're like, look, man, positive, and you think positive, and you clear that out, I think your shit comes to you. I think that has to do with the way the world is, the earth is, the way humans are.
Yes.
Like when you talk and you hear it, who the fuck is that? It wasn't said. How do you hear it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's something else there, I think. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
Right. And
but I
that's
do
the
know that it's Jesus' birthday in a few days.
Happy birthday,
You
Jesus.
better set it in your heart if you don't want to go to hell.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
I got him a hooker.
You know what I ended up? You know what happened?
He already got one.
That's right. He did. Mary Magdalene.
Yes.
I had like rock and roll in common with my old man. That was like the only thing that we had to talk about was like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, like all the albums. I would memorize Who lyrics so we could talk.
Yeah.
Then he got into religion, and he sat me down and made me watch a VHS tape about backwards satanic messages and all the music that he gave me, and then he had to take the records away, and I'm like, I'm going with the records, bro. Like that's my fucking shit.
Yeah, I think that people take things in a certain time but they're reaching out for something. So what they're looking for is positive.
Sure.
But when they do it, it isn't. So you do whatever the fuck you want. But what I do, I just don't like people like when they hear God, they get like, boo.
Again, I think there's God, but I just, religion is bullshit.
I mean, there's so many versions of God that people have.
Well, like Jay was saying, I always thought, what if there's a guy who lives on the other side of the world and he never heard the word Jesus, but he grew crops, fed people, and then dies. He gets up there and they go, hey, man, good shit.
Sorry, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Why didn't you blindly believe in God, you fucking asshole?
What is that?
I just talking to Jesus. This joke was really funny. So
okay, what is it?
Bobby,
Michael Che,
it was a joke
SNL.
swap.
Oh, okay.
Holidays, and I want to end on a positive, uplifting note, especially with all the turmoil in the Middle East right now. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, whether you're Jewish or Muslim, y'all need Jesus.
That was so funny. We watched a little bit of that on Skanks, but Che brought out Hattie B. Davis.
She marched with Martin Luther King,
and he just had her sit next to Colin Jost while he read, like, they do the thing where they write the jokes for each other.
Yeah.
So like Colin writes, and they just basically write racist, terrible jokes about each other.
Right.
And then they have to read them, whatever it says on the screen. Dude, Hattie Davis.
He said to her, and his wife is the Black Widow,
Scarlett Johansson.
He goes, she's definitely still a better Black Widow
Greta Scott King is a better Black Widow. Yeah.
No, he said his wife was a better widow than Greta Scott King.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, that's amazing.
And he went to pound her, and she was like, "No, motherfucker."
No, that was the one. The pounding is the funniest because he goes, "There's something the like."
Oh, is that it? Right. Look.
Yeah. Right.
No,
there.
but it's what's It goes. It's whatever act of whatever is saying that like people can or you could bring up like sexual assault well beyond the statute of limitations.
Yeah.
And he was like, and that sucks because bitches be bringing up old shit. And then he has to look, and then it said on the paper, must have look at her and go, am I right with a fist bump? She's like, what?
But if you look at the end of the segment,
he tries to shake her hand again, and she does another like, I'm all right.
Wow,
I'm good. Yeah.
No way.
I saw Che last night. I was like, listen, bro, that was the fact that you sat that lady is fucking the
Wow,
funniest
look at her.
thing.
She's just like sitting in a wheelchair, huh?
Jay has good one. When he made him read the Black Superman one, and he goes, "The Man of Steel," but spelled
STEAL.
I go, "Do you have a?" I go, "Please tell me you have that poster in your house." He goes, "Fuck, I should."
Wow, he's amazing.
Oh, they had something with they had one of them. I think it was the week before with Jost. I was like, they're gonna blur out the faces now of the insurrectionists, so people don't know who they are. He goes, which is great news to find out, and it's just like clearly like Colin Jost like giving a thumbs up at the insurrection, like blurred out, just obviously. It was so funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, give me a little fun. Let's take us out with some Steve Harvey. I know Bobby's got to go.
I got to go. Listen, I want to say thank you guys. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
whatever. Happy Jesus' birthday.
Enjoy the show tomorrow.
Enjoy the show.
We're so proud of it. It was one of our best.
It was incredible, man.
Black
holiday
Lou,
shows.
Mike, Finoia.
I love you, Bobby.
Christine, I love you.
love
DJ
you,
Lou,
It's
Jacob.
not that hard to name.
John
I love
Lassbissiter.
you. John Lassiter.
Fiona.
I love you too, even though you ratted me out real quick today. That fucking hurt.
Damn, Jacob.
That hurt.
What's that? What happens in Flow Rider, bro?
Black Lou, I love you,
Low
man.
level ratting. I could say.
And we love you, Bobby Kelly.
And I love you, fans.
And
it's
here's
been
to a great
it's been a great
2024 with you.
And we made it through the parachute. Nobody pulled the parachute.
That's right. They could have fired Bobby at any time for the past 9 months. We were made aware of that again.
9 months is the parachute.
Yeah,
9 months.
We're past.
Wow.
We're past it now.
You
but
were born. You were born again.
It's a contract now. Now it's a contract.
It's a contract. There's no parachute.
I love
Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle because Jesus is alive.
That's
right.
The walls of lack and delay now crumble away. I now fulfill my destiny by divine right in a perfect way. I love Big J.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus is right now in
What
the
the
yard
fuck?
Jesus is getting a tattoo of an angry clown on his back in a yard somewhere, and the word Joker. Hey, fucking Joker!
I gotta go. Max has a recital. I gotta make it.
Oh yeah, you don't want to miss a boy do ballet.
He's playing the saxophone.
In tights.
Maximus.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to bigjcomedy.com and robertkellylive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.